Hari Om Tat Sat Lokabhiramam Ranarangadhiram Rajivanetram Raghuvanshanatham Karunyarupam Karunakaram Tvam Shri Ramachandram Sharanam Prapadhe Manojavam Marutatulyavegam Jitendriyam Buddhimatam Varishtham Vatatmajam Vanarayothamukyam Shri Ramadutam Sharanam Prapadhe Shri Shri Sitaramachandraya Namaha Shri Ramadutaya Namaha Shri Guru Charana Kamalebhyo Namaha. On behalf of Shri Hari Seva Sanstha, welcome again to this video of Shri Hari Vani. In context of celebrating Chaitra Navratree, where we are celebrating the divine appearance of Lord Ram, Lakshman, Bharat and Shatrugna, as well as the divine appearance of Shri Ramcharitmanas. Yesterday, we spoke about the 4 chapters, Balkand, Ayodhya Kand, Aranya Kand, and Kishkinda Kand. Let's move forward. After Kishkinda Kand, then comes Sundar Kand. Sundar Kand is very oftenly refers as the heart of the Ramcharitmanas. And it is also believed that if you cannot recite the whole Ramcharitmanas frequently, oftenly, so what we can do is just recite Sundarkand. That's why Sundarkand part, continuous recitation of Sundarkand, is very common among devotees. So Sundarkand represents the heart of the Ramcharitmanas, and this chapter of Ramcharitmanas develops in ourselves our daring कैपेसिटी, साहस जिसको हम कहते हैं. बहुत बार जीवन में कुछ करने की तो इच्छा है, लेकिन वो साहस हम नहीं जुटा पाते. We are unable to gather that maximum guts to move or to venture out for something, especially when it comes to something new. You know, all Sundarkand starts when Hanumanji set for Lanka. And Lanka is something new for Shri Hanumanji. First time he is going to Lanka. But he had full faith, full conviction. And where does this full faith and full conviction comes from? That comes from the belief or the Vishwas that Shri Hanumanji has on Shri Ram. So if we have that conviction in ourselves, which we gain by surrendering ourselves completely to Ram, then it can become very easy to acquire or to venture out in new spheres. Sundarkand, the word is also Sundar. Sundar means beautiful. This is the chapter that makes ourselves or makes our characters become beautiful. हमारे जीवन को सुंदर बनाना, यही सुंदरकांड है. And this is, as I said, one of the most important chapter of the Ramcharitmanas. After Sundarkand, then we come to Lanka Kand. Lanka Kand is that chapter of the Ramcharitmanas which goes in parallel to our present life in this Kali Yuga, or we may say to our present modern life in Kali Yuga. Lanka is such a place where many various facilities, many various comfort was available. Now in our society, we all endeavor for these various comfort. We have set up so many comfort around us that we tend to believe that without these comforts, we cannot live our life. but we forget that there was a time when people were living, we can say peacefully as well, without this comfort. That's why Lanka Khan is the chapter of the modern society. What will happen, or what may be the result if we lead a life of too much comfort? What will happen if we lead a life where there is no penance, where there is no sacrifice, and where there is no worshipping of the Supreme Person? And it is also that chapter which deals how to rule a kingdom. The way that Ravan ruled his kingdom is something that we should learn from it. Of course, we don't have any kingdom to rule, but at times we can use these references to manage our family, our community, our society, or the various organizations that we may belong to. So, Lanka Khan is a chapter referring to our present modern society. And then last, we have Uttar Khan. As I said before, Uttar means answer. We have various questions about our life. Where do we come from? Why are we here? What can happen? What will happen after death? All these various kind of questions that comes in front of ourselves. हम जो कर रहे हैं सही कर रहे हैं कि गलत कर रहे हैं? We are confused at times. At times we are unable to believe in what we are hearing. But out of emotion, we tend to we tend to blindly accept everything. Where the Sanatan Dharma says we should not accept anything blindly. We should find the logic and we should find the scientific reason behind everything that we do. And there is a scientific reason behind everything that we do. But out of emotions, out of fear, we tend to accept everything blindly and follows everything blindly. That's what we call andhavishwas. So the various questions, the various jigyasa that arises in our mind, we find the answers in the Ramcharitmanas, in the Uttar Khan of the Ramcharitmanas. The very second part of this chapter, the first part deals with how Ram was installed in the kingdom and what is Ram Rajya, and the second part of this chapter deals with Bhushundi Ramayana. And the Bhushundi Ramayana, there are various teachings in this, but one of the main attraction is the 7 questions that Garurji puts in front of Bhushundi. And answers to this question are a very useful guidance to our life, to understand our life. The questions Garur. The questions that Garur put forward is सबसे बड़ा दुख क्या है, सबसे बड़ा पाप क्या है? And these are things that we need to know in our life. So, Uttarakhand is the chapter that gives an answer to all our questions. That is why this chapter, I would like to name this chapter as a chapter of Samarpan. We have answer to our question only when we surrender to someone. So if we surrender to the Ramcharitmanas, through the 7 chapters of the Ramcharitmanas, we can easily have answers to all our questions. So these are the 7 shagun, the 7 omens that the Ramcharitmanas carry with him. If you have a Ramcharitmanas all the time, permanently with you, you will surely enjoy these 7 shagun. That's why I strongly recommend that everyone should always carry with him a Ramcharitmanas. Initially, I may even add, if you don't know how to read, no worry, but at least carry a Ramcharitmanas with you. जहाँ जाते हो अपना एक रामचरितमानस अपने साथ लेके जाओ. This is very useful. That is all for today. We shall continue tomorrow. Om Satyam Shivam Sundaram. Om Shanti 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 Om. Shri Shri Sitaram Chandrarpanamastu. Sadhuvat. Jai Shri Hari.